Two greatest of all time. Who are they?
George St. Pierre and Mighty Mouse.
John
No,
Jones.
sir.
John
Yes,
Jones
sir.
and GSP.
No,
Those are my
sir.
two answers. Okay, let's hear
John
or Anderson
Jones
Silva.
and
You're going to say
Khabib.
Anderson. Oh, Khabib, word. You'll say that?
Yeah, absolutely. In my opinion, it's wrestling that's dominant in this sport of MMA. Whoever can get the top position, top control, or the takedown, whoever doesn't get put on their back, that's the winner. Oh, speaking of which, shout out my boy Valentine fighting freaking Bo Nickel on 4 days notice, dude.
That's your boy?
That's my boy, bro. If he fucking hits Bo Nickel, he has a puncher's chance. If he hits him and he gets this done, he is Mike Tyson, bro, in the 80s or 90s, whenever he was most popular. Because Bo Nickel is supposed to be the biggest prospect of all time. He's the wrestling king, apparently. And Valentine got to come out swinging, boy, and not get taken down.
He better connect.
He can't get taken down, bro.
We were actually just talking about this before you got on, Mike, and it was like prop to Valentine for taking this fight, but you have to, right? Like you get called up on 4 days notice and you get to go fight on the main fucking card where you got Volkanovski and Yair and fucking Moreno and you're fighting Bo Nickel. Like that's a dream. That's a dream scenario.
No, of course. I bet he was ecstatic.
Gotta be.
I bet that's a dangerous guy. Valentine is a dangerous guy. He's a beast for sure. And
Mac
he's a humble.
Overhand right, baby.
So humble, bro.
Yeah.
This is his dream. So he better fucking go out there and live it to the max. He can't let Bo get away with shit.
Yeah.
And
Bo's a good dude too.
I like Bo, but this is my guy, my friend here. South of Popka, baby. South APK. That's crazy.
Well, like I don't feel like enough people know enough about him. Like, give us a rundown of like what he's really good at and that type of stuff. Because he just obviously that's breaking news, and some people are just looking at his footage now. Break it down for us, Mike. Man, like, what are his threats? I know you kind of got it, but he does.
He looks like Mike Tyson. He's been training MMA, and for a long time, I felt like the lower organizations in mixed martial arts who were trying to get these guys to the UFC. These guys were having really tough fights because everyone was trying to get to the UFC. Like in the last few years, as UFC really blew up, and obviously it's always been big, but like the mainstream side of it, how it's trying to become NFL, NBA. It's really so the lower organizations, I feel like they have these incredibly difficult matchups for these guys who are trying to make it to the big leagues rather than, I was like 7-0 with 7 knockouts. Not saying that all my matchups were easy because I had some ex-UFC fighters I fought before I made it to the UFC. I had some undefeated guys that I knocked out, but, I just feel like it was 2 guys like me fighting in these smaller organizations trying to make it to that paycheck over the last few years, and they were both talented. So he's been fighting in, they get in a small cage, a smaller venue, not the biggest crowd, and they earn the right to fight in front of a huge crowd on something like that. And Valentine is definitely a guy who deserves this opportunity, man. He's a humble warrior. He's kind, and he's dangerous, so dangerous. But, like, if you train with him, he would just, like, let you hit him, and, like, he would just try to tap you. He's super nice. But then when he gets in the fight, you see this different animal, bro. His name is Val the Animal.
The Animal.
Yeah. Woodburn, and he is just an animal when they say fight, go. He's swinging for the fences, bro. Is wild. So I hope he goes out there and has a blast and excites everyone watching, entertains everyone watching, and puts on a hell of a fight. And I hope he bloodies Bo's nose a little bit.